Hello everyone, I'm Alexia Maria Orihuela reporting for Hollywood Connections on Tantalk Radio at the 2016 Comic-Con. I'm here with
Kevin J. Anderson.
So as you can see, he is the author behind all these books through here. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I've written a lot of books. I've written for Star Wars and X-Files and Dune and Superman and Batman, and I've got my own science fiction series and some like a zombie private detective series. And I'm also a publisher of Wordfire Press. So this whole booth that we've got a bunch of our authors and my own books and some guest authors. So we do Comic Cons. We're doing like 22 of them throughout the course of the year. We go to show after show and just meet a lot of fans and sign a lot of books.
So when did you first get into writing and what inspired you to become an author?
I wanted to be a writer since I was about 5 years old. I always wanted to tell stories, and that's what my whole life has been around. So that was a little while ago, but I've been very successful. I've had 140 books published, and 54 of them are bestsellers. So kept myself busy, and now we're just meeting lines and lines of fans and signing autographs and just passing it on so that the fans can meet the authors.
Definitely. And what would you say one of your favorite projects that you worked on, whether it's your own book or helping out some of the new authors? What has been your favorite part about it and your favorite specific book, if you will?
Wow, there's just so much. I mean, this is the job that I love to do. I'm writing stories, and all my friends are authors, and I'm meeting fans, and I'm meeting actors, and my own stuff. I mean, I loved working on the Star Wars books with all the people at Lucasfilm, and I've worked with the rock band Rush to do a novel based on their last album, and that turned out really well, and I really enjoyed that. But because I had so many people helping me when I was a new writer, that I love helping other writers, and by doing these shows, and as a publisher, I'm helping new other authors come up. It just really makes me feel good to be building this whole group of great people who are helping out.
What do you like most about writing?
Playing with my imaginary friends and doing nasty things to them.
Are you currently working on any upcoming books right now?
Oh, always. I usually have like 4 or 5 books in the works at any one time. I've got 2 books that come out in September. The grand finale of a big science fiction series I have called The Saga of Shadows, and the grand finale of all the Dune books that I've done with Brian Herbert. So those 2 books, and I'm writing new ones right now, and just that's what I do all day long, is write and make up stories.
Wonderful. And I know you said you're doing a lot of Comic Cons and conventions to get the word out and everything, but how long have you guys been attending these conventions? Like, when did it start?
Well, I mean, I've been to like San Diego Comic-Con and stuff for many years, but the times that it's been the past 3 years, I think, that we've really just started going out to these shows and setting up our table, like the booth you see behind us, and it's really grown on us because the fans come in, they're coming in to meet actors, and now they're coming in to meet authors too, so it really works for us.
Have you had a special moment with any of your fans during any of your time at one of the conventions that you always remember?
Oh, I've had a lot of those. Right? I've been writing for 20-some years, so I've had people that come up that grew up reading my books, and that especially like nerdy kids who were picked on in high school, and they've read my Star Wars books, and it got them through high school, or military service people who have taken my books into Afghanistan, and that's what they were reading in tents at night, and it's really moving to know that the stuff that I've written has had an impact on so many people's lives.
Now, what would you say the process is for someone to help get a book published by yourself? Are you helping with the team? How does somebody get into that with you? And what is the process like for inspiring authors?
Well, see, the thing is, 10 years ago or so, that there was like one way to do it, that you had an agent and you went to a regular publishing house. But now you can do it yourself. You can publish on Amazon. You can go to a smaller publisher like Wordfire Press, that's us. You can go to a middle-sized publisher. There's so many different options that you just have to study and figure out how to do it, and figure out which way. I mean, if you're a person who's like a salesman and likes to sell their own books, then maybe doing it yourself works. If you don't like to do any of that, then you need to like get an agent and go to a regular publishing house. So there are so many more there's so many more options now than there were before that it's a big, vibrant industry right now.
Where can somebody purchase your books if they're not attending any of the conventions? Do you have a website that you can give out?
Yeah, we've got wordfirepress.com. So Wordfire, WORDFIRE, press.com, and all of our books are listed there that we published, and with links to buy them and everything. So try that.
And they can find you for any upcoming events where they can follow you and find you at one of these. Is that also a place where they can contact you at?
Sure. You can look up my name, Kevin J. Anderson, on Facebook. I've got several pages on there. Or on Twitter, it's the word "the" and then my initials, KJA. So the KJA on Twitter.
Is there any last words you'd like to give to an aspiring artist or author who really just needs a push to get themselves out there that you can share with them?
Well, the Olympics just started, right? So if you want to be a writer, it's like trying to be an Olympic athlete. You got to practice and practice and practice and keep getting good until you're good enough to join the team.
That's great advice. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks so much.
I hope you enjoy your time here.
I do. Thank you.
Thank you guys, and stay tuned for more from Comic-Con.